Microphone check. 1, 2. Norwegian Oiler. What's happening? Welcome. How you doing, man? What's poppin'? All right. Strong you Sam? What's happened? Not going hard with you? What you mean? Alright, man. What are we about to do? Daily problem? Virtual contest? Let's see what the daily problem is. Oh man, I'm not trying to do a hard problem right now, man. Especially dang geometry. Oh, I'll read it though. Stream is dope for real. Thank you very much. All right, let's try this daily problem, or at least let's read the problem, and then I'll decide if I want to attempt it. I might not want to. Maximize the distance between points on a square. You're given an integer side representing the edge length of a square with corners at 0, 0, 0 side and side 0 and side on a Cartesian plane. You're also given a positive integer k and a 2D integer array points, where points I equal xy represents the coordinate of a point lying on the boundary of the square. You need to select k elements among the points such that the minimum Manhattan distance between any 2 points is maximized. Return the maximum possible minimum Manhattan distance between the selected k points. Shit. So they're saying these points, and they're all on the boundary of this square. And we need to figure out some stuff. I don't know what yet. The first thing that's popping into my mind is maybe figuring out if I can binary search what the maximum minimum possible is, but I don't know anything about the problem yet. So I have to get some thoughts. Jamil, what's poppin'? How much total questions solved so far? What's the goal for this year? It's towards it. I've solved, I don't know. I don't have any goals for how many questions I solve. But I've solved 1591. I don't know how many this year. But this is over 5-6 years, maybe. 1,600 or so. Plus other problems on other platforms. Alright. My goals is not problem count, man. I only solve the problems on stream. Alright, what are we doing? Like, I think probably most of the problems I've solved are all on stream. I don't think there are many problems that I don't study offline. Or maybe like the only thing I'll do offline is maybe a contest. But I don't do any LeetCode offline, man. David Huffman, welcome back. Hey, I didn't really go anywhere yet. I'm about to go somewhere in less than 2 weeks. And I'll be gone for a while. I'll be gone for like 2 months. So, I guess I'm just like slowly fading out until I get back full force in July sometime. Maybe like mid-July. Yeah. And I might be doing some things different when I get back in July. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas. We'll see how that goes. All right, so how the hell are we gonna do this, man? What will we do? Hey, I don't know. Just sit tight. I'll be back. All right, so they give us a bunch of points. And how many points do we have to select? K equal 5 points. So side and K. I'm thinking binary search and then maybe some type of I don't know, anytime you see K, you always think of priority queue. But let me finish looking at this example. So I say the points 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 2, and 2, 2. So all of these up here. And we're trying to the maximum possible minimum distance. How does that make sense? The minimum Manhattan distance between all of the points. All right, so this one, they only give us the corners, and then the answer is 2. This one, they give us all these weird points. They say the answer is 1. We select these. Maximum possible minimum Manhattan, the minimum. Man, that wording is a little bit strange. How many problems were you solving a day? I've never really tracked that. I've never really tracked how many problems I solve a day. But if I had to guess, in my peak studying time, which was a long time ago, I would say probably 15 problems a day for a few 10 to 15 problems a day. I don't know. Sam B. Hubapari. What's happened? How much time did you take to learn all the DSA concepts? It took me a lot longer than usual. I'd say I estimate about 1,000 hours before I got comfortable with all the concepts. But I'm sure you could do it in a fraction of the time, man. Or something. I don't think you need 1,000 hours of studies to get familiar with the concepts. I just had a really hard time like learning new things sometimes. Was that in the time you were going for Google? Yeah, this was in 2021. And I got my Google job in December 2021. All right, I think this problem, I don't know what to do. I don't have any great ideas. I don't really truly understand the problem, to be honest. So I guess if we selected like this 0, 0 point in there, then the maximum, minimum. Wait, what? Max. Anyways, forget this problem. We'll do the virtual contest. Pixel Pusher, what's happening? Let's do the Type Blazer Championship. I gotta do them a daily problem too. I admire the grind more than the achievement. Hey, Jamil, it was a real grind for sure, man. But it was fun. I felt like I had a lot of fun learning and progressing through algorithms. Couldn't get that one. Had to look at all the hints. Yeah, Pix Pusher. I have no idea what to do. So I figure I'm just gonna skip it, and I'll do the virtual bi-weekly. Did you do the bi-weekly? But in the meantime, I'm gonna just warm up with this championship race, and then virtual, and then we'll see. I don't know when my last stream is gonna be before I leave for a bit, or a couple months. I'm thinking Monday or Wednesday, man. Because there's just so much things I gotta do. I'm leaving 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, I'm leaving. Not leaving 6 weeks. I'm leaving in the beginning of May until the end of June. All right, here we go. DXG, what's happening? And then too hard. Where to? First stop is Taiwan, and then Korea, and then Japan. Ricky Wong, 112. Too fast. All right, easy championship. Q Ultimus, welcome to the party. All right, here we go. Virtual contest. Elite Whale. Just in time, man. We're about to begin. Do you guys do this? Who did it? And how'd you do? Let's see. I'm gonna start it right now. Do Q1. Valid digit number. You're given an integer n and a digit x. A number is considered valid if it contains at least one occurrence of digit x and it does not start with digit x. Okay, so I'm just gonna cheat and use toString. That's the digit. So if the first thing if the first character starts with that digit, we should return false. And then if it contains that, return true, otherwise turn false. Hepta 5. What's poppin'? All right, so we got false. That's crazy. What? Hey, I don't know what I did wrong here, man, but this is crazy. It's not obvious to me. Is it because I'm doing some weird stuff like this? This target should be a 0 character. I can't believe I gotta put C outs in an easy. Look at that. Oh, come on, man. it's 0 plus x. Jesus Christ. That is a little bit embarrassing, man, but I'll pretend it didn't happen. So we got true, false, false. And should I send that? I'm gonna send it. All right, Q1. A little bit bad, but I really enjoy your streams while you solve LeetCode problems with C++. Wish you all the best. Hey, DXG, thank you very much. I deleted the 2-week notice resignation letter I was gonna give my manager this week. Why they give me a ton of RCUs and a bonus? Just gonna stay 1 more year. Dang. Hepta 5. What's their net worth, man? I'm very curious. Like, what net worth would you have to feel okay with walking away from the job that you hate? Nvidia stock? What does that mean? You're a trillionaire? All right, Q2. Compare sums of Bitonic parts. You're given a Bitonic array nums of length n. Split the array into 2 parts. All right, wait, let me guess. All you gotta do is say higher or lower. And give me 3 guesses. And let's see how close we can get. I'm gonna estimate Hepta 5. A director. Wait, I forget what, L7? Principal? Wait, what are you, man? At least 2 mil. Is that too low or too high? All right, let me read this problem though. So Bitonic array nums of length n. Split the array into 2 parts. Ascending from index 0 to the peak element. Inclusive. And then descending from the peak element to the last. Okay, so it's like a mountain array. You didn't give them an equal? All right, higher, lower, or equal. But maybe he doesn't want to play this game. Yeah. Must be 2. At least 2. Because if it was any higher, I think he'd have quit that job already. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, what are we looking at, man? Muhammad Dev, thank you very much for the follow. Wait, 0 if the sum of the ascending part is greater. 1 if the sum of the descending part is greater. Okay, I think I can do this, man. If he's Nvidia, he might have 1 million net worth of stocks if he's junior got promoted. No, he's not. He's a dang. We know where he works. We know what level he's at. But he's not at Nvidia. But maybe he just bought a ton of Nvidia stock. Anyways. So we just need to find, this problem is kind of easy, right? We don't need any special algorithms. We just need to find maybe the peak index. And then let's see if we need longs or what. So we can overflow. So we should use long, sum, first sum. Second sum. So these are both inclusive of the peak element. So we should find the peak element and then add the left sum and then the right sum. Negative IQ viewer, welcome. What's happening? How are we gonna do this? I guess we don't really need to do it any fancy way. Wait, the peak elements. Ascending and descending. All right, so I'm just gonna look for that peak. So how do we know if it's a peak? If nums I guess it won't be at the ends, right? Is it guaranteed? No, wait. Is it guaranteed that there is a peak somewhere in the middle? Hold on. I gotta use the bathroom, man. Be right back. Don't be done. I see you. What's happened? Do you take this contest? Don't answer that yet. Answer it when I get back. All right, don't you worry. I'm back. What's the 117? I guess it's a Halo reference. All right, what are we doing, man? We're trying to figure out. Where a peak element is. So I'm curious if the peak element can be at the ends, because it will affect like how I write this algorithm. So I'm going to assume that the peak element cannot be at the ends. I hope that's a good assumption. So if it's greater than the previous, and it's greater than the next, then it must be the peak element. I was not able to register. I was waiting to register in the last minute, but LeetCode auth server crashed. Oh man, I forgot. I think they tried to do some like texting thing, so you had to register and you had to like send the code back, or two-factor authentication, but it didn't work out. I was reading that on Reddit today. All right, here we go. So I'll do one loop for the first sum, and then I'll do another loop. And then I'll say if they're equal, then what do they say? Return -1. Otherwise, should I do it this way? I think we can. So if it's greater, then it's going to return true. And then if it's less than, it will return false, which is 0. Oops, num. I did mean nums. Zen Logic and Need More Chai, what's poppin'? Did you see the LeetCode is Dead video that HackerRank posted on YouTube? I did not. I don't watch much YouTube, man. LeetCode is dead. I don't know if it's true. They're requiring both phone number plus email verification. Dang, they're getting serious with these contests. Maybe title is something else. You mean it's a clickbait title? Perhaps. ID, social security number. Yeah, that's what we need to take a LeetCode contest these days. Alright, so they're saying we should get 1, 0, -1. Alright, we got that. Should I send it, man? Or should I worry about overflows? I don't think we'll overflow here since we got the long longs. Alright, I'm gonna send it, man. Alright, thank goodness didn't overflow. Can I share the link here? Yeah, you can share a link here, man. Dang, Q3 hard. What are they trying to do to us, man? Wait. Chair stream, yeah. Not anymore. Alright, let's see. Q3 count connected subgraphs with even node sum. How am I on this Saturday? It's chilling. This will probably be my last Saturday stream until I don't know when. Perhaps in a long time. I'm winding down because I'll be away for 6 weeks coming soon. And then when I get back, well, I'll be away for 2 months, man. Let me stop saying 6 weeks because it's actually going to be longer than 6 weeks that I'll be away from Twitch or streaming. All right, hold on. Let me read. Count connected subgraphs with even node sum. You're given an undirected graph with n nodes labeled from 0 to n minus 1. Node I has a value of nums I, which is either 0 or 1. The edges of the graph are given by a 2D array. Edges, or edges I equal uv, represents an edge between node u and node v. For a non-empty subset S of nodes in the graph, we consider the induced subgraph of S generated as follows. We keep only the nodes in S. We keep only the edges whose endpoints are both in S. Return an integer representing the number of non-empty subset S of nodes in the graph such that the induced subgraph of S is connected. The sum of node values in S is even. I gotta read that one more time, man. 2 months? Did I just come back recently? I started streaming again in January. It is now basically May. And I gotta go handle some real life stuff. I just opened HackerRank YouTube page. Third video guy looks like an Indian cricket player. I close the tab. What? Yeah, I don't know much about HackerRank, man. Go on travel. Simon will switch from LeetCode streamer to IRL Globetrotter. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Alright. I don't understand this problem, so I have to look at these examples. So here are nums 101 and the edges. Steven Sagiball, look who it is. You have the what? The show your face here? Yeah. Why are you showing your face here, man? What's happening, Steven Sagiball? Alright, so they say this is undirected. So I have 0 connected to 1 and 1 connected to 2. And these values are 1, 0, 1. That's what they're trying to tell me. Wait, what did I say? So keep only the nodes in S. So it needs to be connected. And then we're looking for even sums. High potential. What's happening? Thank you very much for that. Hydrates. Cheers. I don't know how to do this. So each node by itself is connected. And if its sum is even, we count it. I thought this was going to be some crazy problem, but then I saw the constraints. I didn't even look at the constraints. Dang. 13. 13. I didn't even see that. Interesting. What degree do I have? I have a mechanical engineering degree. but I never did any mechanical engineering professionally, I think. All right. So, all right, if it's only 13, what does that mean for us, man? Does it mean that I can just try every dang every single subset or something? I don't know. I was started in ME, unfortunately. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. When I first went to college, a long time ago, over 20 years ago, that was when I first went, they told me, mechanical engineering, huh? Oh, yeah, you're going to get paid the big bucks. That's what they told me, and all the other incoming engineering students. Anyways, they're like, yeah, when you graduate, you're going to be making $50,000 first year starting off. I was like, dang, I'm going to be rich. That's a lot of money. I think the salaries for mechanical engineers are still the same today as it was 20 years ago, man. They're still trying to make $50,000 a year, man. It's crazy. Kesselbear, what's happening? Anyways, maybe some mechanical engineers get paid, but it's like I don't see any of them anywhere. Maybe if they're like owning the company. 60K minusly doing red lines? What do you mean red lines, man? I don't know what that means. Like CAD stuff? You saw my net worth? I'm poor, right? No, you're not poor. You're poor if your net worth is only 4 digits, I'd say. So you're talking about an app for today's development. Wait, what? Have you seen Zed's new UI design for development with agents? I have not. Was I talking about an app? I do a lot of engineering consulting now, having a decade of experience actually solving, designing problem red lines, like editing multi-views. Interesting. High potential is a millionaire, yeah. Wait, some number of streams back, you're like, let's write a new app for what development? Oh, I see what you're saying, Castlebear. Yeah, I don't know if I was real serious about that, but yeah. Maybe like 100, 200K debt. That's a lot of debt, man. But what do I know? I don't got a PhD. I didn't think you were super serious, but that's why I'm suggesting check out Zed. All right. I see what you're saying. Wait, who's Zed, man? Is Zed like a company that I should know about? Or maybe I'll check this out one day. I haven't been doing anything lately, man. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I've been in limbo. Like I can't focus. I got this big trip coming up in like less than 2 weeks. I'm like, what's the point of working on anything, man? I'm just gonna leave soon. But anyways. Can we get a gaming stream? Hey, maybe. Maybe a gaming stream might be nice in this like few days before I leave. I'll consider it. Hold on. Zed is a music maker. That's what I was thinking, Steven Sagiball. Took loans from my parents for a lot of undergrad. Dang. Hey, how does that work? Hey, do you have brothers or siblings, high potential? Or are you only child? Because I'm just curious. Good interest rate, huh? Hey, thank you, Dumpy Don. I use it without AI features. Oh, I'm gonna check it out for real. Diane was a fang for a little, but retired as soon as the grandkids popped out. I see. So you got a brother. Sins Suske, what's happened? Has playing Typeblades last night and ran into a weird bug during an infinite single player session. Mid session, it randomly stops letting me type, and I can't continue at all. Oh, dang. Interesting. I'll add it to the list. I haven't been working on Typeblades the last week or so, but I do plan to tackle all these bugs that's been accumulating, man. One of these days. I've been trying to focus on some other things, but I haven't been super successful. I think I gotta... Ooh. Don't defense. What's happening? Alright, let's do this. I gotta do my daily problem too. Don't try something. Yeah, for sure, Castle Bear. Brother is 5 years older. He has more of his school paid for due to the program he was in, but he also went straight to industry, got home early. I see. Meanwhile, my mom asked me for money. Yeah. That is basically as fast as Sublime Text, but with VS Code features built in. All right. How is the leaderboard working now that we retired Type Racer? I don't know yet, man. I haven't. Hey, Ricky Wong, what's happened? I haven't really thought about the leaderboard thing. But let's do this. This is, what do you want? Dictionary mode, probably? Or something. All right, let's see if Type Blazer. Wait, infinite bug session happening again? Uh-oh. Alright, I'll try and fix those bugs, man. Wait, how do you replicate Sinsuke? What did you do? Oh shit, I just left my own thing. My bad, guys. Too many shit bugs on this site, man. Alright. One more time. Sorry, I got distracted. But I will look into that bug. I promise. Along with all the other bugs. I just started typing on infinite mode on single player. Alright, thank you so much. Maybe sometime next week I'll take a look at all the things I've been meaning to look at. Here we go, practice time. Ooh. Man, you guys are fast, man. Yeah, everyone is, well, let me not say everyone. At least 80% of y'all are triple digits. Hey, don't defense not even in here. Full stacking, what's popping? And it's bot. How you doing? From where to start DSA? Man, from the beginning. You kicked me when you left the room. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. There's, man, Type Blazer has been a lot of dang work. I did not mean to put so many hours into it, but I think I must continue to like finish it to make it complete and polished, you know. I just finished my Elixir Twitch API clients. What does that mean? I don't know much about Elixir, but nice. Anyways, here we go. Real race time. Hey, Sin Sasuke, thank you very much. I'll check it out. Man, crazy. What are y'all doing in here, man? Smoking crack. You guys are cracked, is what I'm trying to say. 5th place with 93. Q, 97. Kettle, 99. Don't defense, 114. Ricky 165. One hand is crazy. Wait, what? What do you mean? Who's one-handing? Oh, yeah. Trying to make a Ricky Wong one hand out here. Anyways. What, Rob? I don't know who Rob is. Alright, what are we gonna do, man? I wasn't even planning to a full stream today. Only because I got things to do. But I don't know if I feel like doing any hard problems today, man. But wait, let's think about this one. This one is a hard, but it's maybe not a real hard since so many people solved it here. And the constraints are so small. So maybe what we have to do is check every single combination of edges. Can I do that? And then I gotta check their sum, if it's even or odd. And then I also have to check, how do I check if it's connected? If I can DFS from one and hit all of them. All right, so if I did that, I don't know if it will pass. I don't know how, man, I feel so shit at estimating time complexity these days because I don't really practice it that much anymore. But if I just did a take it or leave it, basically, on every single edge, that would be 2 to the n, right? Roughly. What's 2 to the 13? Like 4,000? 8,000? Or whatever. And then after each of those, I would have to do a DFS to see if it's connected. So that would be at most ON. So it would be like 2 to the 13 times 13, which seems okay to me. That's like 8 times 13, which is roughly... All right, I will implement that. So I don't know how I'm going to implement it yet. Should I call it DFS or something? I don't know what to call it, man. This is, I'm trying to take it or leave it. So I have an index I. And maybe there are some other things, but I'll start with that for now. So what are we going to say? So if I goes out of bounds. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me think a little bit more. If I did take it or leave it just like that. Maybe like backtracky. Or how do I build up? Maybe I can use a bit mask to figure out which nodes I've selected. I don't know if this is overcomplicating things. Gangster, what's happening? UK spelling option on type Blazer. Hey, I need multiple language support. Yes, for sure. That is a good suggestion. Thank you. Simon's cooking. Hey, I did no cooking today, Elite Whale. I ordered some Domino's. That's what I did today. I was in this stream. What? Got caught by our difference in spelling? Yeah. Favor or favor? Hey, I grew up with the British spelling, and it used to bother me a lot to see how Americans spell things. But now, I'm basically American, so I like my American spellings now, man. But I did grow up on British spelling. But man, some of them make sense. Like, what the hell is a centre, you know? Or whatever. I dated in America for 4 years. Wait, where did you come from? I was born in Jamaica, and I grew up in Jamaica. It's about to turn into a type Blazer stream. I hope not. Alright. Anyways, we can solve this problem, man. Alright, this is how it's gonna work. So if we go out of bounds, we do some of the checks and return 1 or 0, depending on whether or not we can count it. And then here for every element, we're going to either take or leave. So how do we take an element? To take an element, we need to add it to the mask. So we're going to OR the mask with the, I don't even know how to do this, man. Is it like that? So that's like selecting that bit at that index. Right? And then, so that's taking it. And then if we left it, it would just be, you go to I+1 and then you send the mask as is. All right, this is what I'm saying, man. So, I don't know. So now we just need to implement this, the sum check thing. maybe we can just accumulate the sum as we go. So here, this would be sum plus nums I. But it's only 0 or 1, man. So maybe there's some optimizations we can do there as well. But I think this is fine for now, man. So I guess we can say if the sum is odd, return 0. And then I guess we can just return 1 here. I guess if it's not is connected. Why are you doing this? Femedia or Femi-Eda, what's happened? Why am I doing this? I'm not sure why, man. I always thought you have a Hawaii accent. Nah. Hawaiian accents? Maybe. I don't know what they sound like, but I don't think I sound Hawaiian. Love me some King Tubby and Lee Scratch Perry. What's that, man? Some old music? All right. We got to make this function is connected. I guess it will take in a mask. And then from that mask, we can see which one is selected. How do I do that, man? Do you still know that Jamaican slang I come across on the interwebs? Which slang? I know most slangs. Maybe unless it's like super modern, just invented slang. Because I haven't been back home in a couple of years. Any of it, yeah. I speak patois. This feels like watching self-inflicted torture. Hey, if you're into that type of stuff, you come to the right place. All right, so from a mask, how do we determine which one of those are selected? I guess I can say I don't know, maybe N. All right, so if that mask, how do you check at, is it like that? Let me think. One shifted 0 times is 1. So if you add them together, and this is, so yeah, then this is, it's a selected. All right, so that's how we know which nodes are selected. Wagwan, what is happening? What do you mean? Wagwan means what's going on. Let me break it down for you. Wa means what's guan, and that means going on. That's how you break it down. Patois is mainly just like smushing together words that forms one word, and really bad grammar, and like reversing the sentence sometimes. It's just really bad English. What does mask and that do, could you give me a primer? Yes. So let's say we had a mask. A mask is just a binary representation of some number. Let's say we had a mask like 101. This is 5 in decimal. So this mask means these are my bit positions. So if I did this mask and 1, then this answer would be 001, which is true because its non-zero value is true in C++. So this is what it's doing. So this 1, let me also put some indices here. So 1 shifted 0 times to the left is 1. But if we wanted, if this I was a 1 instead of a 0, now we shift 1 position to the left. So when we do this, this and this is going to be 0, which is false. So we can say this mask, the 1s and 0s will represent whether or not that index is selected. So that's what that means, sin X. I don't know if that makes sense to you. All right. Color or color type of guy? I say color these days, man. The first 2 questions were quite easy. Yes, I have to agree. Q3 doesn't seem too crazy, but let's see if I can solve it though. All right, so these are selected indices, and I also need to say we're adding the sum. Oh wait, we already checked the sum here, so we don't need to do that. But maybe I could take it out, but I won't. Man, actually, maybe that might be a better way. So instead of making all these numbers all the way down, we gotta do it here anyways, right? I'm gonna change that from is connected to is good then. And then I'll just check it here. So if sum and then, all right, how do we check connectivity? I don't know yet, but I'll make a DFS function to do that. Jesus. And maybe this will just, maybe I should name it properly. Is connected or something? I don't know yet, man. How do I know if it's connected? I got a DFS, and then I have to see if, I'm gonna just call it DFS. So I need to create an adjacency list. I don't have that yet. So here we go. Vector int of size n. So for every edge, let's say we're gonna do that. Create the adjacency list. It is undirected, so we have to push back both things into each other's things. I'm gonna erase this. Shit. And then, so if it's that, what will this, should this just return a number? And that's going to be how many nodes it can connect to. So, Jesus, I've lost track of what I was doing. I'm trying to make the dang DFS, and then I'm gonna say something like that. So in our DFS, how do we do this? First things first is perhaps we need some type of scene. So I'll actually make one up here. Vector, bool, scene of size n. We'll pass that down every time. So then Madeline Patience. What's happened? Thank you very much for that raid. What are you doing? Pale Blue Zebra. What's poppin'? Welcome. Hello everybody. I'm Midnight Simon. I'm doing some LeetCode. Have a great stream. Hey, thank you. If you got a raid and get out of here, I understand. MSK Online. What's poppin'? Hey, that was a championship race noise. But anyways, I'm doing LeetCode. This is the bi-weekly contest that was this morning. And I'm just doing the virtual, so I'm on Q3 now. And I think I can solve it, but we'll see. Where was I? All right, so if we've seen this in the DFS, we should return. Then maybe we should mark it as seen. And then we should go visit all the children. And then DFS. Wait. If this is gonna return a count, then should I mark it as seen here? Yeah, I think that's okay. And then I do that. And I return that. Did I miss anything? I don't know. We'll see. It's too many lines of code, man. So if it's not good, return 0, blah, blah, blah. All right, maybe it's good. No. I'm gonna take out this check because we check it in here now. All right, ooh, 1 and 0, but I'm guessing, or 2 and 0, but I'm guessing only 1 here. How are we gonna debug this? So I guess I don't know, man. How am I gonna debug? Let's think. So we're guessing 1. I wonder which one it is. It's either this one or this one. So perhaps maybe I'll just print the mask. It's too hard, man. 7. What's 7? 7 is all of them. So 1, 2, 3. That's good. But then this one, which is just one number, It's bad. K Little Pixel, what's poppin'? Welcome to the party. Alright, why do we get this one to be bad? Put some more debugging in here. One is one. That ain't right, man. Oh, you know what? This, shit. I wonder if this is true. So if it's 0, it's false. If it's 1, okay. This is actually... Hold on. I think something is messing up with... I think I'm like 0 index, something going wrong maybe. I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm doing alright, Little Pixel. I'm doing alright. Alright, so instead of printing the mask, what I'm going to print is the things in S. Div 9K, thank you very much for that hydrates. Cheers. Alright, so when it's 1, it's 0. When it's 2, it's 1. So 2 contains a 1, but this should be counted. Maybe it's because maybe this should be... Why is that 1? Do we need to hydrate with just water or what? Wait, thank you for streaming and talking through. Hey, no worries. That's why I do it. I don't know if you're ready for your big upcoming trip, but it looks like you're locked in. I'm not quite ready yet, but I'm getting ready. And man, I'm not super locked in, but I would like to solve this problem. I think I've solved it. I just need to implement it correctly. And I think my implementation is not good. So 0, 1, 1, 3, 4 just okay. When's the trip? The trip is in less than 2 weeks, and I'm leaving. I'll be gone until the end of June or mid-July or so. Heck is going on? Look, it's right there. Mask of 2 has 1 in there. The sum is 0, but then it's not showing up as good. I wonder why. Maybe it's something to do with this. So if I come in here, it should not be seen. Everything should be false. Oh. I think I see some bugs. I think I'm going through all the children, but I'm not. I'm like visiting too many things. Wait, what? Section nums 1 means your mask has to be, or 2. Wait, LeetWhale. What are you saying? Are you saying that what did I see? I don't know what I saw. I mean, my sum is good. It must be, my count is greater. I think that's the problem. It's because I cannot reach. I think I have a bug here. So it visits node 1, but node 1 is connected to both of these. So it's like visiting them both. But then, all right, maybe what I should do is turn this into a set. Pass that set down to make sure that the child is within the set before we continue. So I'll make a copy, man. And then in my DFS, I'm gonna put it here by reference. Pass it by reference, otherwise it creates copy every single time. And then before we visit a child, I guess it doesn't really have to be an unordered set. It could just be a vector. But whatever, I already typed it out. All right, let's see. Corpus C. How are you doing? What's happening? Red hair. Thank you very much. I grew it myself. All right, any more C outs? Timps. What's popping? Hair's cool, but also overrated. What are you trying to say, man? Trying to say my hair is overrated? Or all hair is overrated? All right, should we just send this? I think it might work. It's working on example 1 and example 2, but I don't know if I'm just gonna send it. Man, that was too easy. That's crazy. I didn't think it would work that easily. All hair, it takes a lot of care and gets everywhere. I guess, I don't know. What about eyebrows? Hey, when I was in high school, some kid came to school with 2 band-aids over his eyebrows, man. I'm like, yo, what the heck happened, man? I think when I was in school, like, putting slits in your eyebrows was cool. I think this guy tried to put some slits and messed up and just shaved off all his eyebrows or something, man. Anyways, maybe it's not funny. Now that I'm older, it's not that funny. Should I try this? 18 minutes left. Q4. Kth smallest remaining even integer in subarray queries. I can't do this one, man. Query range sounds like some seg tree stuff. What should we do now? I'm not gonna do Q4, man. Maybe do 1 leet rooms and then that's it. Wait, did you do daily? Nah, daily was too hard. Or wait, maybe it's a new daily now. I think there's a new daily out. Detect cycles. Ugh. Pixel pusher. You want me to do this? 1559. What would Asmon Gold do without having eyebrows to bounce? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't have as long hair as yours, but about halfway. It was a pain. Sometimes it's a pain, but I think I've grown used to it. I've been growing my hair since a long time, since probably like 2006. But I shaved my head one time in between then. So this hair has been growing since 2013. This time around. Wait, can we do less than X minutes or first submission predicts? Wait, on the daily problem, man? Alright. I'll do it. What do you think? You know my skill level, Pixel Pusher. What do you think is a fair bet for this problem? I don't think I've done it yet. Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Should we check the 0-track rating? But I find 0-track ratings have not been super reliable with recent problems. Ooh, 1838. That's at least. It's gonna be. I don't know if I can solve it, man. We'll see. Depends how you're feeling today, man. Let's do 10 minutes. First try. Alright, let me start the prediction. I did 2019 to 2023. Got down to my nips. But since then I've had it short and it feels awesome. Dang, you're just getting started with 4 years. Jay Sayubi, thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. All right, what's the prediction, man? The prediction is 1 second. I forget how to do this. I haven't made a bet in a long time. Will my solution, no, pass or fail? Can I solve this problem in 10 minutes? One shot, yes or no? The problem is the daily problem. Yes or no? Paxonian, what's happened? Welcome. All right, 2 minutes to vote. I don't know. I haven't read the problem yet. Maybe I should read it. But nah, I gotta read it when the 10 minutes start. Man, where's my prediction go, man? Elite Whale says, no way, Jose. That's fair. I think one shot, 10 minutes is really difficult. Then Pixel Pusher says 30,000. Does one shot, no run. I don't hit run. I only hit submit when I say one shot. It's basically impossible, man. Yeah. Just a single submit, man. I don't think this is a good bet, man. Because, geez, 53%. Could be missing a semicolon. Yeah, sometimes I get them, man. Sometimes I get them. But it's, I don't know, not with how good I've been lately. Jackson America, what's popping? Are you a hacker or a programmer? I am not a hacker. I don't even know if I'm a programmer these days, but yeah, I program sometimes. Also learning Python programming languages at the age of 17. Very good. You're on track. It's okay if you use Claude. Icy Black Deep, what's happening? Very possible it's not that hard. Codex 77. Welcome to the party. I don't know what you mean by not that hard. I think it's pretty hard. Yeah, thank you very much for the follow, Codex. I think it's very, very hard to one-shot a problem. You have to have like eagle vision, and you have to be so good at like typing everything correctly. But here we go. The bet's over, man. I'm about to start. So I don't think I can do it. If I had to vote, I would put $30,000 on no as well. Set up, all right, let me set a timer. 10-minute timer. Wait, we got to reset that. It took away some of my time. Let me drink something. Use LeetCode timer. Hold up. LeetCode has a timer? This button right here? I didn't know that. Alright, I'm not looking at chat. In fact, no hints, nothing. I'm gonna put emotes only chat on. Well, I was, but I don't know where it is. Oh, here it goes. Emotes only, man. Timer starts now. Given a 2D array of characters grid, you need to find if there exists a cycle consisting of the same value in grid. A cycle is a path of length 4 or more in the grid that starts and ends at the same cell. From a given cell, you can move to one of the cells adjacent to it, up, down, left, right, if it has the same value in the current cell. Also, you cannot move to the cell that you visited in your last move. What are you talking about, man? Up, down, left, right, cycle. Huh. Can I do this? One shot, they say. It is possible, some people think. Up, down, left, right. That's up. Left. Oh, shit. Right. And down. And then $500. So that just, how the heck? I don't know. In 10 minutes, man? I don't know. Any cycle. And we need to move 4 times only. So do I just DFS from every single cell? I gotta hurry up, man. Shit. All right. Jesus Christ. So we only do 4 moves, and if they're all the same, we're in trouble. Shit. Wait, up, down, left, right. Wait, I'm confusing myself, man. We got 6 minutes left. But if I hit every cell, I just need to know we have 4 moves. And then Jesus. Ooh, so many nonsense things, man. This is cycle. So if we're out of bounds, I'm gonna just return false. God, Jesus. So for every direction, it's not happening. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh shit. This is like double because I already did this check, but I gotta do it again here because I want to check if prev equal grid. Shit. I'm not passing, man. There's too many things going on right now. I think my code is a little sloppy as well. So it's gonna be so many parts where I'm gonna mess up. I think this is the bulk of it, man. But all right, we got 2 minutes basically to check what I'm doing. So I'm trying to say I'm visiting every cell and I'm only going 4 length. So once we get to 0, we've moved 4 times and we got to check if our streak is at 4. So, all right, streak is at 0. Oh, dang. Maybe I shouldn't do this part here. Man, I'm confusing myself now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, man. I'm gonna... We got 1 minute left. I think I messed up already. We're gonna have a problem with an off by 1 somewhere. I don't know if the streak is gonna be 4 or if this is good here. But we don't have time to check anything. But I feel there's a bug somewhere with my streak. Or like not checking the last streak as it comes in. 1, 2. It's gonna be an off by 1. But this is as good as it gets, man. I'm not about to change anything in 30 seconds. Because we don't even... Alright. Hail Mary, sending it. I didn't even call the things, did I? Wait. It can't be done for me, at least. Not in one shot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Let's see who believed. Icy, Bricky, Miss, or MSK Online, J Sayubi. 10 minutes, one shot. No. Too hard. But let's see. Oh, shit. Let's see how far away I was, man. Alright, what was the bug? There's no dang new streak. It's only streak. And then it's still wrong. Oh, I don't even check scene. I don't even mark anything as scene, man. I don't know if I should do that there. Or if I should do that in here. Let's see. Man, should I pass that down as well? Let's see. Anyways, still not right. So, where could I be messing up right there? think I'm just always returning true, huh? Did I think, all right, I think I misunderstood the problem, first of all. I thought it says a cycle is a path of length 4 or more that has the same characters. That's why I was counting streaks. So I should have taken time to really read the problem more. But a cycle in this case, let me delete everything and solve it for real. Maybe just put length 4 more for no reason, just made it confusing. Yeah, it made it confusing when I was trying to speed through it. But now I understand the problem. I should have seen it when I was looking at these things. But I was too busy. Cycle would always have a length 4 more anyways. Right. I guess I see that now. So, all right, let's start over without rushing. So I have my rows, my columns, my directions, up, down, left, right. And then I'm going to try to DFS every single cell. So I don't think I need a scene for each time. I think they can all share same scene. Since if it's on the cycle, we should have picked it up. Maybe. So I'm gonna take that part out. Maybe I'll mark it. And if we haven't seen it, maybe we'll DFS inside of that. All right, now how do we check if there's a cycle? So oh, I see Pixel Pusher. I guess you could have a cycle of 2 if it went back and forth between 2 cells. But I guess you can't go like that. Yes, you cannot go that way. So maybe to prevent, maybe, all right, let me remove all these things. K, streak, scene, don't need it. I just need RC. Maybe I need previous R, previous C. I don't think we need it, but I will have it here anyways. So first thing is, if we're out of bounds, do we check that? Next, I'm gonna go all directions. And then, hey, I got a question for anybody who's interviewed recently. Has anyone interviewed for either Anthropic or OpenAI? And I'm curious what the interview loops were. I hear they're not really asking LeetCode at Anthropic. They're asking some other types of questions. Any of you have any experience with that? I really should make a out of bounds check. Stephen getting less common to have standard algorithm type interviews for me. Really? You've had a lot of non-algo interviews, but at what type of companies? At like smaller companies, or you mean at like Fang? About to get 1 million a year check? Nah, it ain't me, man. Wait, what am I doing? I'm just checking out of bounds. Less than 10,000 employees. What type of, instead of algorithms, what do you get asked instead? I mean, you must use some type of algorithm or data structure algorithm, like whether it's, I don't know actually what the loop looks like these days. But I'm specifically interested in Anthropic, what their loop is like. Wait, what am I doing here? If new R, so if it's equal to the parents, we should continue. But then if it's not, I'm gonna say wait, hold on. What is that? What am I doing with this problem, man? So let me read more, because you can only move it to the new cell if it's in has the same value as the current cell. So let's do more checks. If grid new R new C, Jesus. All right, so now we can say, if we've seen this, so maybe we shouldn't mark it as seen. We gotta mark it as seen somewhere. I guess right here. And then I guess it's like, and if any of these and this is a cycle. Let me think about that. It might be. Anyways. Oh, shit. Had a bunch of system design questions or API query response stuff. Parses JSON or whatever. The one I had for the AI role at my current company was abnormal, but that was more on design of scalable agents and security hardening. Interesting. Oh, this thing, RCPRPC. Man, what the heck are they talking about now? I don't know what I'm doing. I think I lost track of what I was trying to do, and now I'm doing all types of nonsense. Am I in an endless loop? Zero, zero. New R, a new C. Oh, there should be new R, new C right there. That's one bug. Man, I'm still getting this thing wrong. This one doesn't seem right either. It goes to 0, 0, then it goes to 1, 0, or 0, 1. But then this, ah, shit. I don't even call it a dang thing, man. Jesus Christ. I was wondering, stuff didn't make any sense. There we go. Jeez, come on, man. Should look at this. Like, why am I messing up? Possibly the next hire at Anthropic? No, not me. A friend of mine has an interview with Anthropic coming up. So I'm saying false, but look, there's a cycle right there, man. 1, up, down, A. Interesting. It goes here, it goes there, it goes there. And I should, okay. Down. Wait, it's basically a typo. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because I'm like, what the heck is going on, man? How do you see it so quickly? If this is the previous, if they're not the same. Oh, wait. Should this be R? No. Yes. Wait, why do I have the previous RC? I don't know why I have that, man. No. Hold on. hold on. New art. If the new R is the same as the current one, we should continue. But then, what is this for? We don't use that anywhere else. So, wait, why is this one breaking now? A should not go anywhere else. B, B, B. It's like scene. But this should. Wait, all the checks are fine? A. It's one line I forgot to update. Wait. Wait a minute, man. What? Wait. But then, all right, what did I change here? Yeah. Oh, wait. So how come when I update this, it's acting funky now? I don't get it. I don't get what I just did. I think I just confused myself. Like, I don't know why I had that previous R thing. Creed, thank you very much for the follow. I mean, I'm gonna put it back how it was, but I'm still a little confused. As like, what am I just confusing myself, man? Oh shit. I think I'm mainly confusing myself. Hold on. I gotta, like, clearly I wrote this the way I did for a reason. But now I'm like, I don't even know why I did it, you know? Fun Chan, what's happened? Rohit, it's okay, bro. Oh shit. Jackson America. Sorry I missed all your messages. Wait, I think you're using Kali Linux? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Go change the bet outcome? Nah. Yes, we need the previous R, previous, to say where we came from. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why it tripped me out for a second there, man. But everything makes sense now. And I guess that problem wasn't too bad. Just had a bunch of implementation issues. Do you work or just stream now? Mob or Mo Bunbox, what's happening? I don't work. And I don't stream that much either. I'm mainly a bum, which is what I like being. It's my true calling, man. Alright, that's it. That's all. I'm not doing any more LeetCode. But the contest starts in 37 minutes. Don't work so much for Navy SEAL mode. Yeah, Navy SEAL mode, it got postponed, Icy Black Deep. The mission's canceled. Doesn't look good. Navy SEAL mode coming again soon. Probably in July. But for real this time. Are your plants even alive? Hey, I don't know if they will be alive soon. I lost one plant. One plant died because I didn't water it. The rest are still doing okay. And I'm about to lose all my cucumber plants when I leave. But we'll start over. But this was like a trial run. You know, it was like the tutorial or the prequel or the preseason. And I gotta go take care of some business for a little bit. And then I'll be back. Hey, I'm new here. Can you show me how many questions you solved? Yeah, sure. But I don't think how many questions I've solved is a good indicator of anything really. Except that I solved a bunch of problems. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do one bomb party or two bomb parties before? Is it bomb party time? One bomb party and then maybe two. Uh-oh. Is it broken? Alright, bomb party time before the contest, and then I gotta go. And then I'll see you guys on Monday. And Monday may or may not be my last stream before or until I get back. Alright, so when you join the bomb game, you gotta hit join game, otherwise you're just going to end up being a guest or a spectator. So I'll give you guys a chance to hit join now. Like, I should probably hit that button too. And then that's it. Are you gonna make a new bomb party later? Hey, maybe. But I think I should focus on my main objective instead of these side quests. Like, Type Blazer is a side quest, man. But I've spent so much time on it. I don't need to be spending that much time on my side quests. Are you going to take photographs or videos? Yes, I will, for sure. A digital drummer J, what's poppin'? We're playing bomb party, man. That's what's going on. Side quests are typically the most fun. I've been having a lot of fun, but I'm also been not making any money. Wait. What? Himanshu, what's happening here? I want to ask that if you learn a new topic, let's say in data structures algorithms, how to practice it on the essay, like how much time should I invest in one question and how many attempts? I think if you're trying to learn something new, you should start with a very basic implementation of that algorithm. And you should try and learn the algorithm and understand how it works before you try and implement it yourself. And then maybe you can try practicing problems of that algorithm. YP? YP? Jesus Christ. That bomb is, yeah, that bomb went forever. Hold on. I was trying to answer this guy or this person, Himanshu, about how to learn new algorithms, and like not giving a good answer. What I'm saying is you should take it one topic at a time. And you should do that topic until you understand it. LC? So I've spent weeks on a single topic before, because even though you know how to do that algorithm, sometimes it's not obvious like when to use it. So you have to practice like random problems to figure out when you have to use a certain algorithm. And that takes many, many hours of practice to get that. That's the hard part, I think. I think it's the easy part is learning the algorithms and implementing them in a standard way. The hard part is knowing when to use that algorithm and how to use that algorithm creatively. And that takes hundreds, if not thousands of hours to get that down properly. F. Oh, pixel pusher. Good. I thought you were on leave. Brent Arata, what's happening? Permanent leave. Any tips for juniors for job hunting? It's so messed up out here. Hey, what the heck, man? Somebody typed that word already and I died. All right, tips for juniors. I don't know, man. I haven't been looking for a job in this market, and I don't know what's working for juniors out there. But if I was a junior right now trying to get a job or anything, I would first, the number one thing I would focus on is not doing nothing. So like always work on improving something, whether it's your LeetCode, whether it's your projects, or like studying stuff or building stuff. I think you should always continue to get better, even if you're having a difficult time. Like work on skilling up. Maybe you can do that through open source contributions, which I'm not sure if that's really popping these days in the age of LLMs. Maybe it's like working on your own projects. Maybe it's like just trying to find somebody to work with to build something together. I'm not sure. I think I would focus on beefing up your resume. I assume that you have a degree in computer science or something. I would like work on my resume. If you're sending out your resume and it doesn't get you any callbacks, I think it means your resume sucks, or your resume needs to be reworked. I think you should be able to at least get some callbacks with a nicely written resume. Bomb went off randomly? Wait, what? Building something vaguely AI and raking millions of investor money as long as that works. Yeah, that might be a way to go, man. What's happening? Kanshi? How are you doing? All right, are we doing one more bomb party and then I gotta go, or am I just gonna go? Let's see. Let me share the link one more time just to see if anybody's interested. Maybe another tip I have for any juniors or really anybody looking for a job is you should try and network, man. Maybe you guys hear that all the time. Maybe you don't know what networking means. But network meaning to me, like, try to connect with other people in the industry. Join some communities. Like, I guess this is a community in my stream here. There's thousands of other communities, local ones, meetups, tech meetups, whatever. Anywhere that you can meet someone else, I think you need to work on networking. Reach out to people if you're like old classmates, whatever. Like if you're really struggling to get a foot in the door, I think you gotta try and do some networking, man. All right, are we gonna do one more? 5 of us? I guess so. And then good luck to everybody for the contest. Go join some hackathons or whatever is going on in your local area or online. Oh shit. Damn. Maybe it seems like streaming is another way to connect with people. That's why I stream, so that I can meet other people since I don't ever leave my house. And I think I've gotten to where I'm at today mainly because I started to stream 5 years ago. I've gotten a lot of lots of help from people on Twitch and in my community. Gotten lots of help, like help with algorithms, help with like who's hiring, help with people giving me tips about events or things I should attend or watch or participate in. And things like that. And I think maybe for me, the biggest thing about streaming was the accountability. The accountability and I guess the pressure that streaming puts on you to either perform or something, you know? Like I take the task a lot more seriously when I'm on stream than if I was at home with no one watching. It's like if I tried to do that daily problem today by myself, like in my room, under 10 minutes, one shot, I don't think I'd do it or even try that hard. But since it was on stream, it's like it gives me that extra motivation to really try hard and to not give up early. But I'm at home. But I'm at home, but you're all here with me. It's a little different than if I'm just at home offline. This is me doing my projects and LeetCode progress. What? Like giving up easy when no one's watching? So I think streaming keeps me very accountable. And that's why I continue to do it. Shit. What's the refresh rate of your brain? Wait, what? My brain is fried. I don't know. I meant as in offline all the time, not giving up. Oh, yeah. Oh, ATI. Jesus Christ. GIE. That's a word? Come on, man. Come on, Pixel Pusher. CI? Jesus Christ. Anyways, thank you very much for the games. Pixel Pusher, 2-time, back-to-back champ. Alright, that's the ends. So, LeetCode contest in 21 minutes. You guys should register before. I've heard, I don't know if they're going to do it for this contest, but on LeetCode, everyone's talking about the dang bi-weekly this morning and having 2-factor authentication, and it's not working. So if you're taking the contest, you should register sooner rather than later. I think they want like email verification and phone number verification or something. To register, you have to link your phone to your LeetCode account. Yes, seriously, they're trying to like get rid of bots, but I don't know. I don't know how effective it will be, to be honest, but we'll see. I'm happy they're trying to do something, but I'm not sure if it's something that you can beat, this cheating stuff. Hopefully see you next time. Yeah, I should be on maybe Monday and Wednesday, but then after that I'll be taking a longer break until mid-July. Then I'll be back streaming regular again. What's the benefit of the contest? I think the contest, they offer new problems that have not really been seen before, and I think they usually get the contest problems from people who submit questions that they've gotten in interviews. So they're like recent questions some of the times. And a benefit of doing the contest, which I don't do the contest anymore, but I think it puts you in a pressured environment with a timer, and everyone is competing, so you can track like how good you do in comparison to other people. I'd say before the LLMs, the age of LLMs, the contest would be like a really good indicator to like how you stack up against the competition. But I think in recent times, with LLMs being so available and so good at LeetCode, there's a lot more noise in the signal, and it's not as it's not a strong signal anymore, because I think you'll perform worse than you actually are on the contest. Anyways, good luck to you all. I gotta go. We're gonna go raid somebody. Maybe somebody who's doing LeetCode, but I don't think there are any LeetCoders out here. So should we go hit up Head Tennis? Head Tennis, or yeah. Let's go. We're 1 week away from weekly contest 500. I'm gonna I'll be here. I don't think I'll stream, but I'll be around, man, because I gotta leave shortly after that for my trip. Anyways, thank you very much for tuning in. Pixel Pusher, Leet Whale, thank you so much. Q Ultimus and Icy Black Deep. I'll see y'all maybe Monday, perhaps. Mob or Mo Bunbox from YouTube, and Himanshu. Adios. Thank you very much for tuning in. Everybody from YouTube, actually. Everybody on Twitch, everybody who's lurking, everybody who's here. K Lil Pixel. Adios. Strong Use Sam. See you next time. Bet Simp. Adios, amigo. Zen Logic. And Sign X 123. See you next time. Bye. Bye. And thank you very much for tuning in. Good luck if you're taking the LeetCode contest. I'll take the virtual contest on Monday, so we'll see how I would have done. I don't think I'd have done well. I'm gonna go chill for the rest of the night, man. I've been watching The Dinosaurs on Netflix. It's good. Maybe I'll go watch an episode tonight. Anyways, adios, everybody.